You are listening to Free Cents a Minute, an adult podcast for those that are 18 or older.
If you're not 18, shut this the bloop off.
It's all about sex, sex, sex. Sex, sex, sex. It's all about sex, sex, sex. It's all about
Hey, it's Maggie, and I have some really important things to talk about today. Most importantly, orgasms, types of orgasms, and not so much, how people get them, because, truth be told, I think everybody has their own little combination lock, I guess. It is amazing to me the amount of guys that need all sorts of stimulation to get off. And then there's some guys, you just look at them and they just come right in their pants. But anyway, I'm really more focused on how orgasms are relayed over the phone. Because obviously, as a phone sex operator, you hear all sorts of things. Now, you may not be aware of this, but some men are incredibly quiet when they come, which can be a big problem for a phone sex operator. Because again, you're not a mind reader. And until you get to know someone, until you've had a few calls with them and you know what kind of orgasm to expect, you're a little, off your game because you're not sure if the call is over or if it's not. I mean, sometimes it's obvious. Sometimes the guys are like, those guys, are done. And you can say, oh, baby, that was so good. Oh, man. Oh, it feels so wonderful. Yeah. But a lot of guys are really quiet. And I don't know if it's so much that I don't think they're embarrassed. I think they're enjoying themselves. I think that it has a combination of maybe they just come quietly anyway, and the fact that they're on the phone. So they may come quietly, or it might just be the fact that they're on the phone. So they're going to move away from the phone as they're coming, right? Especially if a guy's in a handheld phone or whatever, he might put the phone, because his body is jerking. His body is going in different directions. He might just pull away from the phone and then you don't hear him. But anyway, so those are some things to keep in mind. If you're a guy and you've done phone sex, it would be thrilling for you to make a point to be a little bit louder when you come, which, by the way, I have sex with a lot of guys, and I would really appreciate it if they were a little bit louder when they came. You know what is a huge pet peeve for me? Oh my God. I hate, it just irks me. I have two fuck buddies that do this. They tell me they're going to come. And then, I don't know, it's almost like, all right, I'm there. You take me over the finish line, baby. I gotta squeeze their balls, or I gotta, really gush all over their cock, or I have to do a certain move or whatever. Like, it's almost like the last minute effort. And of course, I'm like, well, I can keep going. So that's a little frustrating sometimes, right? Because, but I do like the guys that tell you, oh, I'm getting close or whatever, because it kind of lets you know as a woman that this is your last one. Because I come like crazy. I know there's some women that have a hard time coming and orgasming. I am an easy lock to pick. I orgasm like 20 times in 30 minutes, 5 times in 10 minutes. I mean, like, it's crazy. I come a lot and I gush a lot. I'm not a squirter, but I'm a gusher. It's ridiculous. If you don't have to take a shower after you fucked me, you're doing something incredibly wrong. But anyway, back to orgasms. this is really hard. And you know what's really funny? Because I found this very true for my female callers. They're incredibly quiet when they come, which I totally understand, because I like to, when I'm fucking, I like to narrate, like, oh yeah, I ran that fucking cock in my tight little pussy and all that shit, right? I love doing that. I love narrating. But when I come, I guess it's because I come so much, I'm like, it's not that, it's not really that. I mean, sometimes I make those noises, not when I'm coming, but just when I'm, when something feels good. I like to give a lot of feedback, because guys need that, just like I need that on calls. Anyway, so a lot of my female callers do that, where they are very, very quiet. Of course, they tend to be a little bit more quiet in general. I do have a lot of quiet guys, but obviously I have loud guys too. Something else to think about is when you either are a phone sex operator or you're on a phone sex call, is listen to the sound of the operator, which is very, I don't know, it's a little frustrating, very frustrating for the operator. I have callers who, and this just cracks me up, they call and they want to hear me orgasm. Like, evidently, they think they're a gentleman. Because they're like, ooh, mistress, I want to make sure that you come today. And I'm like, oh, yeah, Like, I mean, I come probably 80% of my calls. I really enjoy and thoroughly get into a good 80% of my calls. However, when I'm put on the spot like that and it's like, ooh, it's all about you, mistress. Like, no, it's not. You're paying $3 a minute. If it was really all about me, if you were really my little bitch, if you were really going to do anything I wanted, you would sit your ass on the phone and listen to nothing and just pay me, bitch. Right? We'd have an ignore call and you would just sit on the phone for an hour giving me that money. All right. So don't act like this is for me. All right. I hate that. Oh, it's so frustrating. Ignore call, for those of you that maybe aren't in the know, you can go to Night Flirt and see a lot of girls that do that. It's called an ignore line. And basically you call and you start paying for the time, but nobody answers. Or the girl answers, but then she just puts the phone off the hook and goes and runs around and does other stuff. Because, I mean, and for someone who truly is a submissive, for someone who truly has that kind of subspace, it really is all about pleasing the other person. So the idea that you're paying her for nothing, I mean, who doesn't want to get paid for nothing? Right? So anyway, it's always a fun little dance with, I don't know, the customer service, I guess you'd call it, of phone sex, because some guys are like, oh, I'd do anything for you, mistress. Like, really? Okay, pay my rent. Or, okay, sit there on the phone and I'm going to go do my other shit now. Thanks, bye. Because if I could have like 5 or 6 guys call into my line and I don't have to deal with them, I could be making 5 or 6 times the money. So, and we all know that at the end of the day, even though I'm a very sexually charged person, even though I fucking love sex and I love talking dirty and I love, coming to strangers. At the end of the day, I'm doing this job because I'm getting paid, and I'm getting paid really fucking well. So don't be confused. I mean, I love you guys, and I love my callers, and I have a great relationship with them. But at the end of the day, it's not like I'm giving it out for free, right? Like, I do some radio spots, some DJing, whatever it's called, at climaxxxradio.com, which is fan-fucking-tastic. If you haven't been over there, you need to go over there. Climax Radio is just insanely awesome. It's just cool. It's a lot of younger people. I say younger because they're like 20 instead of 27. But it's young people, and they play good music. Some people play hard music. I play 80s rock. And I rock out. I mean, I play my White Snake, Van Halen, Motley Crue, all that kind of stuff. And then I talk about phone sex. I mean, this is me all the time. This is me 24/7. So if you come to Maggie's show at Climax Radio, I'm talking about the same shit. Anyway. So, yeah, it blows my mind how people don't, I don't know, like, so I'm on the radio there, and people are like, ooh, give me a freebie, or, oh, moan for me, or whatever, and I'm like, pay me $3 a minute, bitch, you know, like, if I was an accountant, I wouldn't do your taxes for free, all right, this is my job, this is my job, so fuck you, fucker. Anyway, oh, good gravy. So, orgasms. I mean, on the phone, you have to be, it just does everybody a good favor, that added benefit, because, like, if I'm fucking somebody in real life, and I've got their cock in my hand, or I'm fucking them, like, even if a guy comes inside my pussy, like, I can't always tell, right? Unless his eyes roll back and he starts shaking or any of that crap, or he grabs my hips and, like, digs his nails in. For the most part, I don't know you come until I see cum. Right? Like, come on, somebody, tell me. Yeah, right? You don't know. So anyway, yeah. And on the phone, it's even worse because I can't see the cum, right? I can't see it. I can't see the cum. So unless you're a guy, I can't tell what the fuck you're doing.